Lesson 313. Now let a new perception come to me.
Hi there. Have you ever experienced that exhilarating moment when it seems you've grasped the true perception of reality, and all at once, everything clicks into place, making it crystal clear how to live a life brimming with love and ecstasy? Let's delve into Lesson 313 to see if it can guide us to such a realization.
Now let a new perception come to me.
Father, there is a vision which beholds all things as sinless, so that fear has gone, and where it was is love invited in. And love will come wherever it is asked. This vision is your gift. The eyes of Christ look on a world forgiven. In his sight are all its sins forgiven, for he sees no sin in anything he looks upon. Now let his true perception come to me, that I may waken from the dream of sin and look within upon my sinlessness, which you have kept completely undefiled upon the altar to your Holy Son, the self with which I would identify. Let us today behold each other in the sight of Christ. How beautiful we are! How holy and how loving! Brother, come and join with me today. We save the world when we have joined. For in our vision it becomes as holy as the light in us.
In other words, as highlighted in many previous lessons, we must always make a choice between two worlds we might be seeing, the one before our physical eyes, interpreted by our ego with its projections, biases, and goals, and the one that the Holy Spirit shows us. In any given moment, we are faced with this choice, to see the world through the eyes of our ego or through the eyes of Christ. Today's lesson echoes this theme, inviting us to understand our choice in perception as a gateway to a vision that already exists. It isn't about us deciding to see things differently and thus beginning to see them differently. Rather, the vision exists independently. Our task is not to imagine something that is not there, but to unveil and embrace a vision that's waiting to be revealed to us. If we view the world through our ordinary mindset, we might only see our brother's guilt, what appears to be their sins, what they've done to us, and their seemingly harmful intentions. However, the vision gifted to us by our Father transcends all that, revealing a world that has been forgiven of all sin and sees all our brothers as innocent and pure. That is the true perception. This is the message of A Course in Miracles, and this is what our hearts acknowledge as truth. People are not inherently bad. Our brothers make mistakes. Just as we do. But today, let us refrain from making the mistake of believing in our brother's guilt. Let us not lend reality to their sins, for in ultimate truth, they do not exist. We are innocent and pure, and this is the vision Christ offers us. That is forgiveness. That is love. This is the recognition of our oneness, beyond the illusions of this world. This, of course, does not mean we should allow others to overstep our boundaries, limit our freedom, or harm any aspect of our earthly life. We can and should set our boundaries, stand firm in our beliefs, and follow our inner guidance in any situation. This may include making the decision to leave or stay, irrespective of what our own thoughts or the opinions of others might suggest. But at a metaphysical level, we acknowledge that while we and all our brothers may make mistakes, our inherent nature remains innocent and pure. We understand that we are not separate from one another, rather, we are united in our essence as the Holy Son of God. Today, let us look upon one another through the eyes of Christ, perceiving the divine beauty and loving essence within us all. Let's join together in our endeavor to embrace this new perception, for it is through our collective vision that we heal the world. Salvation, in this context, is not a solitary achievement, it is realized through our connection with one another. As we come together in our shared vision, the world is transformed, mirroring the holiness of the light that dwells within each of us.
Now let a new perception come to me.
Now let a new perception come to me.
Now let a new perception come to me.
What do you think of that? Do you feel as if you're improving your ability to access this new perception every day? And have you paused to consider the ways in which this shift in perception is transforming your life? Continue your practice in the morning and evening, and make it a point to recall today's idea every hour. Should you catch yourself reverting to your usual, ordinary way of perceiving the world, offer yourself a gentle nudge.
Now let a new perception come to me.
And as we continue our exploration of the section What is the Last Judgment, today's lesson reminds us that true judgment is not condemnation but the recognition of our inherent innocence and the purity of our shared divine nature. By inviting a new perception, we let Christ's vision reveal to us a forgiven world, transforming the way we see ourselves and our brothers. In this holy vision, we experience the end of illusions, as love and innocence become the truth we behold. But if you haven't watched the introduction to this section, you can find a link on your screen at the end of this video or check the video description below for the link to section 10.
Now let a new perception come to me.
Now let a new perception come to me.
Now let a new perception come to me.
You're doing great. Keep up the excellent work. See you tomorrow for another powerful lesson. Quick note before you go. Let's take a moment to appreciate the generosity of those who have supported these videos. It's their contributions that make these daily lessons possible. Please consider joining them. And thank you for being a part of this community of miracle workers.
There's a lot of love behind these videos. If you enjoyed what you watched, please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day.